Hello and welcome to day 137 of the Not Alone Today chronological Bible reading plan. Today we are in the book of the Song of Solomon. It's 8 chapters and we'll be reading through from start to finish.
Chapter 1.
The Song of Songs, which is Solomon's.
Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for your love is better than wine. Your anointing oils are fragrant. Your name is oil poured out. Therefore virgins love you. Draw me after you. Let us run. The king has brought me into his chambers.
We will exult and rejoice in you. We will extol your love more than wine. Rightly do they love you.
I am very dark but lovely. O daughters of Jerusalem, like the tents of Kedar, like the curtains of Solomon. Do not gaze at me because I am dark, because the sun has looked upon me. My mother's sons were angry with me. They made me keepers of the vineyards, but my own vineyard I have not kept. Tell me, you whom my soul loves, where you pasture your flock, where you make it lie down at noon. For why should I be like the one who veils herself beside the flocks of your companions?
If you do not know, O most beautiful among women, follow in the tracks of the flock and pasture your young goats beside the shepherd's tents. I compare you, my love, to a mare among Pharaoh's chariots. Your cheeks are lovely with ornaments, your neck with strings of jewels.
We will make you ornaments of gold studded with silver.
While my king was on his couch, my nard gave forth its fragrance. My beloved is to me a sachet of myrrh that lies between my breasts. My beloved is to me a cluster of henna blossoms in the vineyards of En-Gedi.
Behold, you are beautiful, my love. Behold, you are beautiful. Your eyes are doves.
Behold, you are beautiful, my beloved, truly delightful. Our couch is green. The beams of our house are cedar. Our rafters are pine. Chapter 2. I am a rose of Sharon, a lily of the valleys.
As a lily among brambles, so is my love among the young women.
As an apple tree among the trees of the forest, so is my beloved among the young men. With great delight I sat in his shadow, and his fruit was sweet to my taste. He brought me to the banqueting house, and his banner over me was love. Sustained me with raisins, refreshed me with apples, for I am sick with love. His left hand is under my head, and his right hand embraces me. I adjure you, O daughters of Jerusalem, by the gazelles, or by the does of the field, that you not stir up or awaken love until it pleases. The voice of my beloved, behold, he comes, leaping over the mountains, bounding over the hills. My beloved is like a gazelle or a young stag. Behold, there he stands, behind our wall, gazing through the windows, looking through the lattice. My beloved speaks and says to me, arise, my love, my beautiful one, and come away. For behold, the winter is past, the rain is over and gone, the flowers appear on the earth, the time of singing has come, and the voice of the turtle dove is heard in our land. The fig tree ripens its figs, the vines are in blossom, they give forth fragrance. Arise, my love, my beautiful one, and come away. Oh, my dove, in the clefts of the rock, in the crannies of the cliff, let me see your face, let me hear your voice, for your voice is sweet, and your face is lovely. Catch the foxes for us, the little foxes that spoil the vineyards, for our vineyards are in blossom. My beloved is mine, and I am his. He grazes among the lilies, until the day breathes and the shadows flee. Turn, my beloved, be like a gazelle or a young stag on cleft mountains. Chapter 3. On my bed by night I sought him whom my soul loves. I sought him, but found him not. I will rise now and go about the city, in the streets and in the squares. I will seek him whom my soul loves. I sought him, but found him not. The watchmen found me as I went about in the city. Have you seen him whom my soul loves? Scarcely had I passed them when I found him whom my soul loves. I held him and would not let go until I had brought him into my mother's house, into the chamber of her who conceived me. I adjure you, O daughters of Jerusalem, by the gazelles and the does of the field, that you not stir up our waking love until it pleases. What is that coming up from the wilderness like columns of smoke, perfumed with myrrh and frankincense, with all the fragrant powders of a merchant? Behold, it is the litter of Solomon. Around it are 60 mighty men, some of the mighty men of Israel, all of them wearing swords and experts in war, each with his sword at his thigh, against terror by night. King Solomon made himself a carriage from the wood of Lebanon. He made its posts of silver, its back of gold, its seat of purple. Its interior was inlaid with love by the daughters of Jerusalem. Go out, O daughters of Zion, and look upon King Solomon, with the crown with which his mother crowned him on the day of his wedding, on the day of the gladness of his heart.
Chapter 4. Behold, you're beautiful, my love. Behold, you're beautiful. Your eyes are doves behind your veil. Your hair is like a flock of goats, leaping down the slopes of Gilead. Your teeth are like a flock of shorn ewes that have come up from the washing, all of which bear twins, and not one among them has lost its young. Your lips are like a scarlet thread, and your mouth is lovely. Your cheeks are like halves of a pomegranate behind your veil. Your neck is like the Tower of David, built in rows of stone. On it hang 1,000 shields, all of them shields of warriors. Your two breasts are like two fawns, twins of a gazelle, that graze among the lilies, until the day breathes and the shadows flee. I will go away to the mountain of myrrh and the hill of frankincense. You are altogether beautiful, my love. There is no flaw in you. Come with me from Lebanon, my bride. Come with me from Lebanon. Depart from the peak of Amana, from the peak of Senir and Hermon, from the dens of lions, from the mountains of leopards. You have captivated my heart, my sister, my bride. You have captivated my heart with one glance of your eyes, with one jewel of your necklace. How beautiful is your love, my sister, my bride. How much better is your love than wine, and the fragrance of your oils than any spice. Your lips drip nectar, my bride. Honey and milk are under your tongue. The fragrance of your garments is like the fragrance of Lebanon. A garden locked is my sister, my bride, a spring locked, a fountain sealed. Your shoots are an orchard of pomegranates with all choicest fruits. Henna with nard and saffron, calamus and cinnamon, with all trees of frankincense, myrrh and aloes, with all choice spices. A garden fountain, a well of living water, and flowing streams from Lebanon. Awake, O north wind, and come, O south wind. Blow upon my garden, let its spices flow.
Let my beloved come to his garden and eat its choicest fruits.
I came to my garden, my sister, my bride. I gathered my myrrh with my spice. I ate my honeycomb with my honey. I drank my wine with my milk.
Eat, friends, drink, and be drunk with love.
I slept, but my heart was awake. A sound. My beloved is knocking. Open to me, my sister, my love, my dove, my perfect one, for my head is wet with dew, my locks with the drops of the night. I had put off my garment. How could I put it on? Had bathed my feet. How could I soil them? My beloved put his hand to the latch, and my heart was thrilled within me. I rose up to open to my beloved, and my hands dripped with myrrh, my fingers with liquid myrrh. On the handles of the boat, I opened to my beloved, and my beloved had turned and gone. My soul failed me when he spoke. I sought him, but found him not. I called him, but he gave no answer. The watchmen found me as they went about in the city. They beat me, they bruised me, they took away my veil, those watchmen of the walls. I adjure you, O daughters of Jerusalem. If you find my beloved, tell him that I'm sick with love.
What is your beloved more than another beloved, O most beautiful among women? What is a beloved more than another beloved that you just thus adore us?
My beloved is radiant and ruddy, distinguished among 10,000. His head is the finest gold, his locks are wavy, black as a raven. His eyes are like doves beside streams of water, bathed in milk, sitting beside a full pool. His cheeks are like beds of spices, mounds of sweet-smelling herbs. His lips are lilies dripping liquid myrrh. His arms are rod of gold, set with jewels. His body is polished ivory, bedecked with sapphires. His legs are alabaster columns, set on bases of gold. His appearance is like Lebanon, choice as the cedars. His mouth is most sweet, and is altogether desirable. This is my beloved, and this is my friend, O daughters of Jerusalem.
Chapter 6. Where has your beloved gone, O most beautiful among women? Where has your beloved turned, that we may seek him with you?
My beloved has gone down to his garden, to the beds of spices, to graze in the gardens, and to guard the lilies. I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine. He grazes among the lilies.
You are beautiful as Tirzah, my love, lovely as Jerusalem, awesome as an army with banners. Turn away your eyes from me, for they overwhelm me. Your hair is like a flock of goats, leaping down the slopes of Gilead. Your teeth are like a flock of ewes that have come up from the washing. All of them bear twins. Not one among them has lost its young. Your cheeks are like halves of a pomegranate behind your veil. There are 60 queens and 80 concubines and virgins without number. My dove, my perfect one, is the only one of her mother, pure to her who bore her. The young women saw her and called her blessed. The queens and concubines also, and they praised her. Who is this who looks down like the dawn, beautiful as the moon, bright as the sun, awesome as an army with banners?
I went down to the nut orchard to look at the blossoms of the valley, to see whether the vines had budded, whether the pomegranates were in bloom. Before I was aware, my desire set me among the chariots of my kinsmen, a prince.
Return, return, O Shulamite. Return, that we may look upon you.
Why should you look upon the Shulamite as upon a dance before two Hermes? Chapter 7. How beautiful are your feet in sandals, O noble daughter. Your rounded thighs are like jewels, the work of a master hand. Your navel is a rounded bowl that never lacks mixed wine. Your belly is a heap of wheat, encircled with lilies. Your two breasts are like two fawns, twins of a gazelle. Your neck is like an ivory tower. Your eyes are pools in Eshbon by the gate of Bath Rabbim. Your nose is like a tower of Lebanon, which looks towards Damascus. Your head crowns you like Carmel, and your flowing locks are like purple. A king is held captive in the tresses. How beautiful and pleasant you are, O loved one, with all your delights. Your stature is like a palm tree, and your breasts are like its clusters. I say, I will climb the palm tree and lay hold of its fruits. Oh, may your breasts be like clusters of the vine, and the scent of your breath like apples, and your mouth like the best wine.
It goes down smoothly for my beloved, gliding over lips and teeth. I am my beloved's, and his desire is for me. Come, my beloved, let us go into the fields and lodge in the villages. Let us go out early to the vineyards and see whether the vines have budded, whether the grape blossoms have opened and the pomegranates are in bloom. There I will give you my love. The mandrakes give forth fragrance, and beside our doors are all choice fruits, new as well as old, which I have laid up for you, O my beloved. Chapter 8. Oh, that you were like a brother to me, who nursed at my mother's breast. If I found you outside, I would kiss you, and none would despise me. I would lead you and bring you into the house of my mother, she who used to teach me. I would give you spiced wine to drink, the juice of my pomegranate. His left hand is under my head, and his right hand embraces me. I adjure you, O daughters of Jerusalem, that you not stir up or awaken love until it pleases. Who is that coming up from the wilderness, leaning on a beloved? Under the apple tree I awakened you. There your mother was in labor with you. There she who bore you was in labor. Set me as a seal upon your heart, as a seal upon your arm, for love is strong as death. Jealousy is fierce as the grave. Its flashes are flashes of fire, the very flame of the Lord. Many waters cannot quench love, neither can floods drown it. If a man offered for love all the wealth of his house, he would be utterly despised.
We have a little sister, and she has no breasts. What shall we do for our sister on the day when she is spoken for? If she is a wall, we will build on her a battlement of silver. But if she is a door, we will enclose her with boards of cedar.
I was a wall, and my breasts were like towers. Then I was in his eyes, as one who finds peace. Solomon had a vineyard at Baal Hamon, and let out the vineyard to keepers. Each one was to bring for its fruit 1,000 pieces of silver. My vineyard, my very own, is before me. You, O Solomon, may have 1,000, and the keepers of the fruit 200.
O you who dwell in the gardens, with companions listening for your voice, let me hear it.
Make haste, my beloved, and be like a gazelle or a young stag on the mountains of spices. This is the word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God. So today we read the interesting poetry from Solomon about a celebration of love between himself and one Shulamite woman. Generally, the book is, of course, one of the poetic literature in the Bible. It's often read sometimes during the Feast of Passover as a way to celebrate, of course, not just the literal celebration of, the love between Solomon and this woman, but rather as a sort of picture and imagery of a celebration of the love between Yahweh, the God of the Israelites, and Israel, his nation. So this unique love between God and Israel is kind of symbolized in this beautiful love imagery. But also, of course, in the New Covenant context, this has also been drawn on to be a very beautiful picture of the celebration of the love between Christ and his church. And so we've read the 8 chapters through. We did not say at the beginning, but we read from the English Standard Version, the ESV. And so we'll go on to just spotlight a few things that stood out to us or otherwise. I know what stood out to you.
Quite a lot. I think what stood out to me most is the refrain of "My beloved is mine and I am his." So despite the Shulamite woman wondering where he is, her being dark-skinned, that pales in the fact that she kept repeating, "I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine." And I found that very, whatever that means.
Yeah, and then if you then extend that to that imagery of, the love between Christ and his church being us, you and I, and every listener that is a part of the body of Christ in that sense, then indeed we can boldly and calmly relax in that conviction that we belong to Jesus and Jesus belongs to us. Such a beautiful picture. For me, again, part of the things that also stood out to me is another refrain that came at least 3 times all through this drama of love. And it's when the Shulamite woman speaks to the daughters of Jerusalem to say, do not awaken love until it is ready. It says it in chapter 2, verse 7. I adjure you, O daughters of Jerusalem, by the gazelles and the does of the field, do not stir up or awaken love until it pleases. It says it again in chapter 3, verse 5. It says it again, I think, in chapter 8. Just again and again reminding the people, as though in the context of marital love, there is such a thing as, right timing for a single man or a single woman to come into this bliss. It's interesting how the physiology of our body from certain age, when we start getting into puberty as young boys, young girls, the way people process that and the way our bodies even respond to that is not the same for everybody. But be that as it may, while one of the common traits of puberty is that new affinity for the opposite sex, there is a place to also understand that it's an affinity that needs to be guarded. It carries a lot of potential, this love between a man and a woman, and the institution of marriage has been made as a suitable place for that power, that energy to find its fullest and most blissful fulfillment. But anything before that, if we start exploring what sex looks like before we are really ready for the commitment of marriage, that is, it's dangerous fire. And I think it was in chapter 8 that I was saying that many waters cannot quench the fires of love, because indeed it is like fire that needs to be guarded lest it burns and destroys rather than do something good as it is intended. Yeah. Any other things stood out to you?
The part that stood out to me would apply to married women, where she said the ardency of the Shulamite woman, she seeks him. She doesn't wait for him to seek her. So most times for married people, especially us women, we tend not to do the chase, because after all the work has been done, we just want that space to relax. But every time I read Songs of Solomon, I'm reminded that I can be the initiator. I can search for my beloved, find my beloved, and gaze upon him with love. Yeah.
And just the rawness of the language. I mean, we got both Joshua and Samuel to read some of the parts where he says others are speaking. And of course, Joshua would read and listen to some of the parts we were reading and cringe a bit and be like, oh.
There was a time he said, don't they know children? They don't like hearing about kisses and that. And it made us laugh.
Yeah, indeed. But again, I love the fact that the book of the Song of Solomon is in the Bible, because again, this is the word of God and it's so real, it's so relatable. Of course, not that I would like to describe my wife with some of the descriptions that have been used here. So thank you for sharing with us in this love story of Song of Solomon. Remember where this situates in the chronology. Let's not forget. I mean, just yesterday we were reading the first 8 verses of 1 Kings chapter 11, and we can begin to see Solomon making the wrong choices that would lead to the decline of the reign of his kingdom, in terms of him marrying 700 wives and 300 concubines, and those women successfully turning his heart away from God. But be that as it may, here is a story somewhere in the midst of all of that, put in poetry like an acted drama, that describes what seems to be the most pure of all loves. And yes, indeed, it has been appropriately attributed as a symbol for the love of God for Israel and the love of Christ for his church. We flip the page again and pick up from where we left off in the book of 1 Kings, and we see how the story proceeds from here. And we continue from there tomorrow. But till then, just to remember,
you're not alone.
Today, God bless you.